Hey everyone, this is USF Chick 85 and today I wanted to do a DIY video on how to recycle your candle jars. There's so many different things that you can do with the candle jars, so instead of wasting them, go ahead and reuse them around your house, or you can also use it as decorations or as gifts for other people. So this very first video is going to be about me reusing this jar and turning it into a decoration piece. It's actually going to be a vase that will go on my desk at work with some fake flowers. I don't know if you guys remember, but in a previous video I mentioned that my desk at work is turquoise, black and white, basically zebra print with turquoise. So I'm going to take this jar and put turquoise flowers in it and decorate it all cute and stuff. Something simple. Put on my desk with flowers at work, and then I'll also do another DIY video on how I took some smaller candle, they're like mason jar like candles that I had from Dollar Tree. I actually bought those candles during fall, and once those were done, I'll show you how I use those jars to turn into gifts for my coworkers. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. And keep watching, because this jar right here would be something totally different in a few minutes. Okay, so I've already put one candle in. I'm going to go ahead and put the jar for this candle in as well. And you pretty much just let it do its thing. The wax will eventually start to loosen around the edges, and then the whole thing will turn into liquid. After that, you would need to just get an old ice cube tray. I just had this one that was in my cabinet. It actually broke on the side, so that's why I really don't use it anymore. But I'm just going to take the wax once it's melted and pour it into this. Let it cool, and then just pop them out. In just one moment, I have to wait for this to start melting. So you want to allow yourself at least like 10, yeah, I'll say like 10-15 minutes for the process to finish. And as you can see, it's starting to actually loosen up. So okay, and this is the finished product of the candle that I had in there earlier that melted. I took out the white sparkling or fresh sparkling snow candle, and I put my stress-free candle in there. You know, the stress-free candles come with green, with a green jar, but it's actually a clear jar with the tinted green color on there. So I put this in the boiling water as well to help loosen up the wicks that was glued at the bottom, and you can see that's where the spots were, and I took the wicks out. And now I'm also using the steam and the heat to loosen up the tint that's on the jar, so I can have a nice clean clear jar like the other ones. So once you're done pouring the wax from all of your half empty candle jars into your ice cube trays, you want to let this cool off for, I'll say, at least 2 to 3 hours. This was a mistake of mine. This is after letting it dry, or not dry, but cool off for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I tried to get a knife and dig out of it and dug that piece out. So just learn from my mistake. You want to let this cool off for quite a few hours. Once you're actually, you've let it cool off, it should just pop out easily from the ice cube tray. Let's see. See? It should just pop out like that, and you can use these this leftover wax from your candles in burners, because you know, if you have like that much left from a candle, what are you going to do with the rest of the wax? You just throw it away. That's still wax that can be used, and it still smells the whole nine. So just put it in your burners, and you know, let the rest of the little candle cubes, you know, make the whole room smell really good. And that's a whole lot cheaper than going out and buying the cubes in the store. And I've seen them, you know, be as cheap as 98 cents, $1, up to like $3, $4, and $5. So you just make your own with the remaining candle wax that you have. So that right there is my white sparkling snow. This was a mix of mahogany teak wood and the pumpkin scented candles that I have from Dollar Tree. But I actually, when you smell it, it smells more like mahogany teak wood. I guess maybe because the scent is much stronger. But that's what I have here from melting the candles. And once you're done melting your candles and cleaning off your jars and stuff, you want to immediately wash them with warm water and, you know, your regular dish detergent, Dawn, Palmolive, whatever it is that you use. I use Dawn because I feel like it made the glass cleaner. And of course, it is going to be a couple of steps that you'll have to take. You want to clean it out first, and then of course you'll still have like residue at the bottom from where the wicks was glued in. So one thing that I used was Goo Gone. This is a small bottle. You can get it at Dollar Tree or your dollar spot at Target. And it was really, really good because I just poured at the bottom. I let it soak for about 5 or 10 minutes. And then I wiped the bottom, or I poured it out and then I wiped the bottom. You don't want to put a whole bunch. You just want to put a little bit so that way it covers the bottom of the jar. But after that, I also wiped the inside of it with the Goo Gone, and then I washed the jar again. If there was any fingerprints or any leftover residue, you can go back and try the Goo Gone again, put on a rag or a paper towel. Or another trick, if you do not have any Goo Gone, is if you would like to use vinegar. Vinegar works just as well. A lot of people probably already have vinegar in their house, so you can either use this or Goo Gone. Either way, that will help get your glass clean. And once you're done with it, here's what your glass will look like. Nice and clean. You could probably see a little bit of my fingerprints. And okay, that's a little piece of, where is it? A little piece of the green right there that's left on it. But it's pretty much clean. I just probably scraped it off with my nail. But this is the same exact jar that I used that was from the stress-free or stress relief candle from Bath and Body Works. Now it's just a regular clear. Okay, so for this next part, you would need your glass, the ribbon of your choice. For me, it's zebra print and turquoise. I got this zebra print ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I got this turquoise ribbon. I think I got it from Michael's. I got it actually earlier this year when it was on sale. It was like 50% off, but I know that this thin sheer ribbon normally runs between $1.99 or less, depending on the time of the year. So those are the two ribbons that I used. I got some hot glue and If you see on the inside, I don't know if you can see that, but I put a dot of glue. I wrapped my ribbon around. I wanted mine in the center. If you want to use thicker ribbon, or if you want to have it more towards the bottom, more towards the top, wherever is comfortable for you. But you just get your dot, you put your piece of ribbon around, you wrap it around, and you put the glue on top of the ribbon and you overlap it. You do that with however many pieces of ribbon you want to use. Then also you want to get a bouquet of flowers, fake flowers. If you want to use real flowers, whatever floats your boat. I use fake flowers. You can get them from any store, Walmart, Michael's, Dollar Tree. I got a bouquet of flowers that I previously purchased from Michael's. And I just, you know, put them all together. And you just pretty much drop them inside of your little vase. And of course, I am going to put some rocks in here, or some marbles, depending on how I feel. But I may either do black and turquoise. If I don't do black and turquoise, then I'll just do all one solid color to hold the flowers down. And you just want to put as much in there as you please. There's no say-so on how many that you can and cannot put in there. For example, I'm going to put more in here because this space is pretty open. So I want to make sure that I have it as full as possible. And it's just going to be turquoise and white flowers. So I will show you guys everything once I finish filling it out, and then I'll put my marbles in here. Okay, so now everything is complete. As you can see, I just mixed up my flowers throughout. Tried to make sure that everything was nice and full so you don't see any of the extra green stems. On the inside, if you can see at the bottom, I decided to just go with the solid color marble. I went with clear because I didn't want the turquoise or the black to like throw it off and make it too dark. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that it may actually look good with black, but I'm actually pretty happy with just the clear marbles. And then I put something here. I had extra little rhinestone like ribbon, and I just went ahead and cut like 2 rolls off, and I put this over the spot where the ribbon is overlapping. So after I, you know, glued it down, I went around and came back and just overlapped it to glue it back, to glue it down to make it stay. So I just put that little piece of ribbon there to add some little bling and make it cute. So that way you won't see the extra glue that's holding everything together. But that's the complete process. This is one way that you can use any candle jar, whether it's candle jars from Bath and Body Works, from Dollar Tree, if you found some candles at Ross or wherever you go, even Yankee candles. Like Yankee candle jars are like the best ones, but this is what I used for the very first DIY to make a vase or some type of decorative thing. You can also use this for centerpieces, for baby showers, birthdays, even weddings if you want to take it that far. But this is just the very first one, and then I'll do my other video, which is showing you how I use my small Dollar Tree mason jar candles as Christmas gifts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.